Good morning and welcome to TIS Talks. Today I'm here with two of our outstanding middle school students and I'm going to have them introduce themselves.
I'm Gabby Mayans, I'm a 7th grader.
And I'm Vivian and I'm an 8th grader.
So these are two of our outstanding students in our middle school, and today's conversation is going to range from athletics to academics to just life. So tell me a little bit about the activities that you are involved in here at TIS.
So right now I'm in basketball, and the season before then I was in volleyball.
I was in volleyball with her, but now I'm doing an outside of sports, school sports. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so Vivian, you have the chance to be the greatest pole vaulter in TIS history.
Yeah.
Talk to us a little bit about how you came into pole vaulting and how do you feel about it?
Well, I came into pole vaulting, I was former gymnast, and so my coach, Stahlbaumer, was like, well, you should, since you already have a lot of great body control, you should be trying pole vaulting because we don't have one here. And so I started lessons and I started really liking it, and I have a record in the middle school right now, the first one ever, so that's really nice. It's really cool to be able to be like, I'm the first one to be able to do pole vaulting in middle school.
Okay, good. And you're actually out pole vaulting the local boys your age,
Yeah.
Which is pretty impressive. So what is a goal of yours for your pole vaulting career this year?
My goal is to, by the end of the season, get at least 10 foot. I'm at 8'6", close to 9. I almost got 9 at my last meet, but I was just a little short. So my goal is to get 10 and then maybe even try and reach for the high school, which is 11'6".
Okay, and to win all league championship this year, right?
Yeah.
All right, I like hearing that. And Gabby, you're unique in that you're a 3-sport athlete, right?
4.
4-sport, because right. So you do basketball, volleyball. I know we do soccer
And track.
and track.
Yeah.
So you have a chance to be one of the best all-around 4-sport athletes in TIS history, and you're on target for that, even as a 7th grader. I don't know if you knew that, but how does that make you feel, and how do you have the energy for 4 different sports?
So it makes me feel happy because I like to feel accomplished, and I guess I like being busy. I mean, sports is kind of my break, even though it's a lot of physical activity. What was the other question?
What's the goal? I mean, do you have any goals set for your 4 sports?
For my 4 sports, in basketball, I want to try to win, be either undefeated or win one of the championships. In soccer, I just want to advance as a player. I want to be able to carry my team, but also win tournaments and stuff like that. For volleyball, I want to win the league next year. And for track, I just want to do my best and support the team.
Okay. And both of you two, not only are you great athletes, but you're just great people. You always have a smile on your face. You're very positive. What does it mean to be a teammate? And how do you view your teammates as you're playing with them and practicing with them?
Well, being a teammate is leadership, kind of. You have to support your whole team. You can't be individual. Even though track is an individual sport, you still support your other teammates to strive and be the greatest that they can be.
Yeah, you have to work as a team. You all have to be kind to each other. If someone makes a mistake, you either build them up or give them some creative criticism so that it won't hurt them, but they'll know what to do next time.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's switch conversations a little bit, switch topics. Let's talk about academics. And so we brought 2 new teachers in. Talk to us about Mr. Thornton and math. And I know both of you guys are in that advanced math class. What is that class like? What is he like as a teacher?
He's very nice, and the lessons are always fun. He has fun games for break days, free days. That still involve math, but it's more fun.
Yeah. I think he's a really good math teacher. I like him the same as I liked our old teacher, Miss Heldreth. So he's really, even though he's new, he's still he's very comfortable and knows what he's doing and isn't just doing random stuff to fill in time. So.
Okay. And we added Mrs. Toothaker, and I've noticed some deep philosophical questions and philosophical debates. Talk to us about that class so far, and talk to us about some of the things you've debated in that class so far.
Almost every day, I wouldn't say we get off topic, but we go so deep into what we're learning about, it branches off. We've had debates, so we had an actual debate about one of the stories we read. I think, which one was it? We've read a ton. Yeah, I don't remember, but
I really like her as a teacher. She's very challenging, but it progresses you as a student and it sets you up for high school and all that stuff. But I really like the way she teaches because then it gets us thinking. Like she'll ask a question and it won't be like a simple answer. You have to actually think and start. And then you have like conversations with other people and stuff like that. So it's really fun.
All right. So are you guys winning the debates or you're losing the debates?
we're winning.
We're
always.
winning. I also noticed that you guys have some of the most supportive parents in your activities. Take a minute and talk to our audience about what does it mean as an athlete, as a great student, to have that parent support? How does that make you feel in terms of having that support, and what does that mean to you to have that support?
It feels really good because even days when like you don't have a good game or maybe you're like struggling in a class, they're there to be like, it's okay, not everyone can be perfect 100% of the time. And like, it doesn't make you feel as pressured because you know that even when you're trying your best, they're still gonna support you every single time.
Yeah, I agree with Vivian. Like, if you had a bad day, they'll be there to comfort you. If you're not understanding a subject, they'll help you. Like, my parents always try to help me. They're like, do you need any help on anything? I'm like, no, I got it. And they're like, you're sure? And then for sports, they'll help you. They'll tell you did a good job even when you messed up, or they'll tell you what to advance on. Like, they're helping me train my mental game because that's probably the worst part of my game is just, like, getting down on myself. So they help me with that.
Yeah, like an example was last Saturday for our tournament. It was game point 14-13 and I was serving and I missed the serve and I was so upset because I was like, we could have won the game and all this stuff. And then my mom was just like, it's okay, everyone has done it before, it's not your fault, it was a team effort and you're fine. So I was like, it was really good to have someone support me whenever I was like really down on myself.
Yeah, and my parents show me that you don't have to be perfect to be happy. You can still be happy and make a mistake. Like, the only way you're going to learn is from the mistakes, and you just can't be afraid of making them.
Okay, so we just finished homecoming. What was your favorite part of homecoming?
I think it's the class experience because you get to do all these things with your classmates, like the parade, so you get to talk with them, you get to be more with them.
Yeah, my favorite was probably the chili cook-off because it was very competitive and it was just a lot of fun.
And who won the chili cook-off?
8th grade.
8th grade won the chili cook-off. All right. So at the independent school, our motto is you can be uniquely you, uniquely independent. What does that mean to you?
I think it means you can be whoever you are here. You're included. People care about you. They won't judge you. So that's what I think it means.
Yeah, like individuality. Like you don't have to fit in with a bunch of people. You can do what you want to do without feeling like you have to do something else for someone else.
Okay. So what advice would you give to next year's 5th graders as they're coming into middle school? You're going to be going off the scene and going into upper school. You're going to be the new leader of the middle school. What advice would you give to those incoming 5th graders?
Just don't be afraid to do something new. Like put yourself out there. Maybe join a club that you haven't joined before. Do something that's a good that'd be a new experience for you.
Focus hard on your classes, study, take the notes, because then the tests and quizzes will be easier if you do everything. On the homework, like, try your best on it, but it's also not a big deal because the biggest things are the tests and quizzes, but still try to get good grades on everything.
Okay. So Vivian, the last question is going to you. As a quote-unquote graduate of the middle school soon and going to the upper school, what advice do you give to Gabby about being the leader of that middle school?
Okay, just for 8th grade, always be happy, be a leader, just never look down upon people. Just be uplifting with everyone. Like, how do I say this? For 8th grade, for volleyball, you, as your captain and leader of the team, bring everyone up with you. Lift everyone up. Just, I don't know how to put it in words yet.
I understand.
You understand? And the great thing about it is our campus is a big family. And so even though you're moving to the upper school, Gabby, she's right down the street, if you will, that you can ask questions. You two brighten up my day. You're awesome students. I love your smile. I love how positive you are. It's October, so I'm wearing pink. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It was a tough month for me. My grandmother passed away of breast cancer, but then yesterday I found out my son's deployed. And so the highlight of my day is you guys. And so keep being the awesome students that you are. Keep being leaders and keep encouraging and helping your classmates to be the best that they can be. And thank you for leading by example. Well, thank you for tuning in to this week's TIS Talks, and we'll see you next week.